So we have a 3 by 2. So as always, I want to know how many times the divisor can go into the first number. Well, 13 can't go into 8. So I'm going to have to figure out, okay, how many times can 13 go into 87? So over here on my little empty part, I'm going to use this as my scratch paper. I'm going to start with 5 as my random number to multiply by because, you know, again, it'll give me a good point to know if I need to go higher or lower. 3 times 5 is 15. Put my 5. Carry my 1. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay. 13 times 5 is a contender, but I want to get as close to 87 as I can without going over it. So I'm going to actually go up one more time and see if it gets me closer to 87. So do 13 times 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Put my 8, carry my 1. 1 times 6 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Okay, that's closer. So I know 5 won't work because this answer is closer. I'm going to go up one more time to see if I can get any closer to 87. So do 13 times 7. 7 times 3 is 1. Not 1. 7 times 3 is 21. Put my 1 down, carry my 2. 1 times 7 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. And yeah, that doesn't work. 91's too high. So I know that 13 can go into 87 6 times. Not perfectly evenly, but it can go into it 6 times. So I'm going to write 6 up here. And then I'm going to write 78. And now I'm going to subtract. Well, I can't do 7 minus 8, so I have to borrow. This becomes a 7. This becomes a 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. 7 minus 7 is 0. Yeah. All right, so now I'm not done because I need to bring down this 1. Why does it look like this? What did I do? Oh, the 1 goes right here. Duh. Okay. I promise, I mean, if you're working on your own, I have fixed this problem. Just so you know, I fixed all of these problems. All right, so, yeah, I still got confused for a second. So I brought down the 1. Now you figure out, okay, how many times can 13 go into 91? But look, you guys, I did it. Even though I already marked it out, but I did it. It's right there. Right here tells me how many times 13 goes in to 91. This is called working smarter, not harder. If you already did it, you don't have to rewrite it. Just to make sure you don't scribble it out, just do like an X like I did, because I can still tell it's 91. So 13 can go into 91, and it goes into 91 perfectly. How many times? That's a 7, it goes in 7 times. So I'll put a 7 up top. 7 times 13 is 91. And now I'm going to subtract. 1 minus 1 is 0. 9 minus 9 is also 0. I don't have any other numbers, so I'm done solving. And I don't have to write a remainder because I zeroed out. So our answer is 67. All right, and then the last one. We have 604 divided by 30. Legends. So 30, I automatically know, cannot go into 6. By itself. So I'm going to try 60. And I'm gonna figure out how many times 30 can go into 60. Now, I actually know this at the top of my head because this is actually pretty easy. I know 30 can go into 60 twice because, well, 30 times 2 is 60. So I'm gonna put a 2 right here. And then 2 times 30 is 60, so I put my 6 and my 0. And then I'll subtract. 0 minus 0 is 0. 6 minus 6 is also 0. I need to bring down the 4. And then now, I need to figure out how many times 30 can go into 4 evenly. Again, I'm not a genius, but I don't think 30 can go into 4 at all because it is greater than 4. Now that doesn't mean to stop here because we still, after we brought down, we still need to repeat the steps. So you're not done just because you brought it down. Step 5 is you guys still repeat. So 30 can't go into 4 at all, but there is a number that represents that. So I'm gonna put 0 because that's as close to 4 as we're gonna get. So 0 times 30 is, well, 0. And then I subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4. 0 minus 0 is 0. And I don't have any other numbers to bring down, so I'm done solving. But I'm not done writing my answer because, well, I have a remainder, so my remainder is 4. So my answer is 20 remainder 4. Now, after this slide, I'm not going to worry about it. After this slide is the level of understanding. I'm not going to go to it because you should already know it by now. So once you're done with your guided practice, watching this video with me, you'll have an independent practice that looks just like this. Same things always apply. If you print it off, make sure to send me a picture of it through email, attach the picture to the assignment, or have your parents send it to me through Remind. Or if you work on it on the computer, that's fine. Just make sure that you will probably have scratch work to do with it. You don't have to show me a picture of your scratch work, but just make sure you use scratch paper because that's the only way you can get some of these problems done. All right, have a great day, y'all.